Now, it's a great honor for me to present the extraordinary mayor of the wonderful city of New York, Mayor Michael Bloomberg, and to welcome all of you to this wonderful and only city of cities, the heart of our great nation. New York is also the center of culture, education, progress, philanthropy, business, and more for the rest of the world. Indeed, New York is truly an international city. It's the engine of ideas that inspire people around the globe. And at the helm of this remarkable city is a remarkable man, Mayor Michael Bloomberg. The mayor, who is a previous recipient of the Carnegie Medal of Philanthropy, has not only helped to reinvigorate the life of our city and all its citizens, but also is a national leader whose integrity, intellect, character, and independent voice contribute to the strength of our nation and our democracy every day. Mayor Michael Bloomberg.
Vartan, thank you very much for those unnecessary words, but I loved every minute of it. As the mayor of New York, it is an honor to welcome so many of you, including William Thompson, to our city and to one of our city's most iconic institutions, the New York Public Library, 100 years old this year. Andrew Carnegie generously supported this library system, as you've heard. But of course, he also created one of the world's great concerts hall in our city, Carnegie Hall, and I took part in its 120th birthday celebration in May. If my piano teacher had ever heard that Mike Bloomberg was going to be on stage at Carnegie Hall, she would have fainted. There would be absolutely no amount of reprieve to me to practice could ever make up for my lack of talent. Anyways, I think Andrew Carnegie's most lasting gift to our city and to the world as a whole was not buildings or sets of buildings, but an idea. He expressed it in these words: "No man can become rich without himself enriching others." And I think that statement actually has two meanings. First, that no one can obtain material wealth unless what he or she makes or invents or sells in some way creates a better or easier life for others. But also, I think it suggests that no human life can be full and rewarding unless you give to your fellow human beings. And that is what we all have a responsibility to do. In fact, everyone being honored today would no doubt agree. It's not just a responsibility, it is a privilege. In that spirit, we're celebrating today. And it's a spirit by an old friend who presides over the Carnegie Corporation. He shares this with all of us. A genuinely larger-than-life figure whose wealth of knowledge about the world and restless curiosity to learn more about it are only matched by his drive to make the world a better place for all of us. A distinguished historian, a former president of Brown University, and before that the provost of the University of Pennsylvania, a former president of this illustrious institution, the New York Public Library, and also a board member of the World Trade Center Memorial Foundation and of the committee that selected the inspiring design of that memorial that opened to the public last month. And of course, I mean, those of us call him really close, we call him Greg, but Vartan Gregorian. I think a nice round of applause for him would be in order. And Vartan, before turning the podium back over to you, let me say that New York City, which was Andrew Carnegie's home for many years and the birthplace of so many philanthropic activities, which continues to mean so much to so many around the world, we are very privileged to host this ceremony once again. And thank you, one and all, for joining us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.